Good morning, Internet, and welcome back to Laboratory. We got our hatch ranch going last time. We found a stone hatch egg, so hopefully we'll have some stone hatches breeding. Now it's time to start to get the Dreco farm queued up, and I think I can fit this in without destroying everything. Hopefully. We're gonna find out. These don't need to be insulated. They can be regular. So this is the blueprint for it, where I'm going to have glossy Drecos, regular Drecos, overflow Drecos, and then I can do all of my reed fiber suit making stuff in this space. That's the idea. Put down this layer of tiles first, so that way if I do spill water, it doesn't fall on everything. And I don't think I'm up to Mechtronics yet. Oh, I just got there. Nice. Now we can start automating. Well, we can start pretending to automate because I don't have enough power. It does mean I can queue things up. We can automate because running out of water in the bathrooms is a very bad thing. And that water finished pumping. And this is coming along quite nicely. This area definitely went and popped up, and now this area is starting to melt faster. And over here, my dupes have been dropping off the ice. And then I got the automation in once there's enough water to make that pump. I'm going to try and build this across diagonally and not spill everything out. Alright, we can lower that down to a 6. My suppliers should still prioritize it, but everyone else will now come through and build everything else. Hydrogen-wise, we've got 14 kilos stored up in here, so that's working quite well. Temperature-wise, it's okay, because this water's coming in nice and cool. Nope, I went and grabbed my stone hatch out of there because it got old enough. Really hate that you can't... Oop, I did that wrong. You go there. That you can't set the critter drop off until you actually have the critter. There we go. Alright, one tile successfully installed. There's no good way for me to build that in. Yeah, probably more drunklet eggs. I don't need another dupe right now. Food-wise, we're doing okay, but some of this is stifled due to the heat. But my research is coming along. I'm just about done. Alright, looks like I'm going to survive not dumping all that out, so we'll get caught up once it's built. Alright, just about got this built, but I actually am running low on iron, so I've got to go dig a bunch of that up. And I can queue up the rest of it. How's that coming? Then got my Mechtronics engineer slowly building out all the Mechtronics stuff. This gas vent will then fill this up with hydrogen, which should be good. Very warm up there. And then I'll use this one hydrogen generator to run all this because it all runs intermittently, so it's not going to use up too much of my hydrogen. Then once I get some exosuits, it'll power that too. How are you looking? halfway through to get my next stone hatch egg. Alright, let's get all this queued up so I can get the eggs out of there. Alright, looks like we're just about ready to start tossing some Drecos in here. Looks like we got some up there. Ooh, and some meat. I should be able to go grab that. Wrangle a Dreco, wrangle a Dreco. There's another one. Like, I could have sworn there were more Drecos around here. Perfect. These guys need fertilization, and they're all a bit warm. And I'm not sure how I'm going to deal about that. Alright, we need hydrogen. So I'm actually going to do this. There. That sends a bit of hydrogen into the generator. And now you start sucking up more. Perfect. I'll start filling this room up with hydrogen. Hopefully that will also cool everything down. And we got a Dreco. We got a shearing station. And you should be critter egg, Dreclet egg. Actually, no, you are going to be all critter eggs. This then filters Dreclet eggs to one side, and at some point I'll have glossy Drecos and it'll end up on top. And these are all set to not auto-harvest, so my Dupes don't steal the food from the Drecos. And right now I just have these sweepers set to everything, so they'll clean it all up. Alright, and these are starting to get built. Probably only having one Metronics engineer, as they are slow to build at first. Alright, and how am I going to power this? I can actually do this with squirrel wheels. I mean, it's only going to use a little bit of power at a time. So if I just do... I mean, there's a lot of duplicate labor, but I'm trying to do sustainable and I don't have enough hydrogen production yet. And you should be coal, critter egg. And the power usage over here will go down once I'm done with the research, which I'm getting pretty close to. Alright, we got our next stone hatch egg, which is right there. And that incubator we have hooked up because we want more stone hatches faster. And there we go. A couple of Dupes run on some wheels. And none of this uses up a whole lot of power. Once it's done grabbing all of this, it's only going to be intermittent anyway. Actually, I don't even need it grabbing coal. Now that I think about it, let's just have them grab critter eggs only. I don't need the coal. I don't need to get it out of there. I just like it being clean. What do you need to get down to? 30. And what's the hydrogen coming in at? 34. That's a bit of a problem. Ooh, pip eggs. I actually found an arbor acorn a few cycles ago, so I might even be able to do some pip ranches. Alright, so how do I get that to cool down? I mean, this water is nice and cool, it's just this whole area is hot. Oh, I did find another ice biome. How cool is this water? That's warm. I think I go for a passive cooling loop. So just because I know I'm going to make a mess, put a wall in there. Then I can come over the top. What can these go down to? Go down to 10. So yeah, passive cooling loop time. And yeah, that's 22. That doesn't really need it. That's all I need. We'll do that, and then I'll put pipes down into here and let that cool itself down. Alright, we'll be back once I get further along in the building. Alright, now we got that pumping. And this went dormant. So I'm actually going to run this cooling loop through here as well, help cool that down. Then once that cools down, I can analyze that, see how much water I'll get out of it. I might need to run more. Oh, should be good. Alright, deconstruct that. Yeah, and then this heat should be picking up heat from up there, right? Yeah, it's coming in at negative over here and up to 30. So that should help all of this stuff melt. We got most of this filled up with hydrogen. I just about ran out in here. But yeah, now all that's growing. Alright, and we got our third stone hatch egg. So I think we're good on that front. Sorry for this quick zoom. Just trying to get an overview of what I'm looking for. I think my next goal is get up to space, and then I can make more hydrogen. I should be getting close. And new printables. Some more ore. Who we got? How am I doing on food? We got 60,000. We got a bunch of barbecue, so that's working along pretty good. Don't want a decorator. A slow learner with operator is not very good because it takes so long to get up to mechtronics. So looks like a rancher. And eventually that oxygen should get replaced with carbon dioxide. So yeah, I actually had enough hydrogen in there. Perfect. That means I should be able to reconnect you. And since none of this uses a lot of power, that shouldn't run off very fast. Alright, we'll get to some digging and check in with you in a little bit. Alright, looks like we have just found space dipping down over here. So I should be just about at the top of the map. this is starting to cool down. This might even be, yeah, this is working out great. It's all nice and green, and then it's doing a good job of melting the other side of this glacier. Have you gone dormant? Yeah, you did. Okay, so that went dormant, and so did this one. I think that's still too hot for me to get in there. Just don't want to dig through the ice because then you lose the mass from it. Yeah, water-wise, we still got a couple of tiles down here before I have to start pumping water in. So hopefully I can get this cooled down and then I'll just start to pump that out. There's tons of iron ore right there, guys. Deliver it. Come on, I want to see what's up here. Looks like space is dipping down pretty hard right there. Lots of cold on this map. I mean, really, look at that. I think that is just a cold stripe right through the Badlands. That's awesome. Bit of hot spots. Doesn't look like any volcanoes. It's not obvious ones. It's just my base that's in the one hot section. Nice. I saw another hatch. You, come here. Picked up. Oh. Well. Apparently there's a glacier in space. And a big one. Like, that space, and a giant honking glacier. Well, it looks like I will be digging up a bunch of ice. Because if I melt that, it'll just evaporate into the vacuum. Alright, I'll have to have a think about that one. Okay, so we found the top of the map, and it's encased in ice. Interesting. Alright. So I think we'll call that good for now. We got the Dreco Ranch going. Ooh, we got our first glossy Dreklet egg. So I'm not going to run those through an incubator. I'm just going to let them hatch naturally in 25 cycles, and then I'll start moving them over and get more of them. And we got our forges up. So yeah, very productive. Next, I'm going to be setting up oxygen up here, hopefully making some exosuits. Then I'm going to dig up that entire ice. And then I got to figure out how to make a glass forge so that I can get some solar and get some consistent power. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have any questions, let me know. And have a wonderful day.